to continue with this topic of multiplication of pronumerals with this exercise where we have to complete these tables. Continuando con el tema entonces de multiplicación de factores donde aparecen letras, vamos entonces a completar estas tablas que tenemos en el ejercicio 7. So, let's go there. And here we have them. I'm going to give you a hand with some of them, not all of them, so you try to complete the others in your houses, okay? So, let's start filling this part of the table. We have to multiply 7 by minus 3, 7 by 5, 7 by 2x, 7 by minus 4x, 7 by minus y, and so on. Okay, so 7 times minus 3 is going to be negative 21. Why negative? Because positive multiplied by negative, it's negative. Okay, so 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 2x is 14x. Remember, multiply the two numbers and just put the letter. Cuando tengan multiplicaciones ya con letras, multipliquen los números y se deja la letra. Now, here we have positive multiplied by negative, it's negative, and 7 times 4 is 28. Since we have just one letter, dx, we just write that letter, minus 28x. Here we have positive 7 multiplied by minus y, positive multiplied by negative, it's negative. Now, 7 times y, it's 7y. That's it. That's as simple as that. When you multiply numbers and letters, multiply the numbers and just write down the letters. Cuando simplifiquen los números entre sí y añadan las letras. Esto así de sencillo es simplemente copiar en el resultado todas las letras que están involucradas en ese ejercicio. Let's continue with the part of the minus x. And, okay, we have to complete the table. So here we're going to write minus 21, 35, 14x, minus 28x, and minus 7y. Don't forget, you have to complete this row. Okay, now let's continue. Negative multiplied by negative, it's going to be positive. And x multiplied by 3, it's 3x. Recuerden que entonces x por 3 es 3x. I know that somebody else could write x3. That's okay, but it looks better the other way. Cualquiera puede haber escrito x3. Okay. No es que esté completamente erróneo, pero se ve mejor siempre el número antes que la letra. It looks better. Okay. After all, we're working with multiplications, and in multiplications it doesn't matter the order of the factors. Después de todo estamos trabajando con multiplicaciones. En las multiplicaciones no importa el orden de los factores. Okay. Positive multiply, negative multiplied by positive is going to be negative. And x multiplied by 5, it's 5x. Here, okay, we have something really interesting. But before that, let's work with the signs. Negative multiplied by positive, it's going to be negative. Aquí va a pasar algo muy interesante. Hay una letra repetida y es la X. ¿Qué es lo que va a pasar ahí? Ya vamos a ver. Para ello vamos a meternos primero con los signos. Negativo por positivo da negativo. Now, we have only one number. Let's write it down. Minus 2. And, okay, we have x multiplied by x. We can write x times x. That's okay. There's no problem with that. Podemos poner eso, menos 2xx, but we can go further. Let's remember that, for instance, 2 times 2 is the same to say 2 squared. Recordemos que 2 por 2 es lo mismo que 2 al cuadrado. Or 7 times 7, it's the same to say 7 squared. 7 por 7 es lo mismo que decir 7 al cuadrado. Okay, as you can see here, we have repeated numbers. What happens if we have repeated letters? For instance, x times x. Okay, well, we can see here that if something happened to the numbers, the same going to happen with the letters. Si algo le pasó a los números, también le va a pasar a las letras. O dicho de otro modo, si algo fue válido para los números, también va a ser válido para las letras. Después de todo, las letras significan números que no conocemos, no sabemos cuánto valen porque no vamos a despejarlos, simplemente operar con ellos. Y si algo fue válido con los números, es decir, una potencia es una multiplicación reducida, también es válido decir lo mismo para las letras. Even further, if you have centimeters multiplied by centimeters, when you're finding areas, that is going to be, sorry for that terrible M, squared centimeters. Si multiplican centímetros por centímetros, por ejemplo, al hallar un área, eso va a ser centímetros cuadrados. So, here, instead of writing that minus 2xx, it looks better to write minus 2x squared. And be very careful here. The squared, it's only affecting the x, not the 2, okay? So don't raise the 2 to the square. No vayan a elevar el 2 al cuadrado, porque el cuadrado no está afectando al 2. ¿En qué caso sí los afectaría? Por ejemplo, si ustedes hubieran tenido esto, menos 2x, todo metido dentro de un paréntesis y elevado al cuadrado. Ahí el cuadrado sí que afecta tanto a la x como al número. Pero aquí no. Aquí el cuadrado solo está afectando a la letra y nada más que a la letra. Al número no. Al número lo está dejando totalmente intacto. So be very careful with that. A lot of people gets confused and say that they have to raise the number to the square. Mucha gente se confunde y cree que hay que elevar también el número al cuadrado. No. A menos que haya un paréntesis allí que indique que todo esté elevado al cuadrado. Pero aquí solo la letra está elevada al cuadrado. Okay, let's continue. And now we have the same situation. First, the signs. Negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive. And we only have one number, it's the 4. And we can say from now, x times x is it's x squared. Ya sabemos entonces que x por x nos va a dar x al cuadrado, así que pongamos de una vez 4x al cuadrado. Finally, we have here negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive, and x times y is xy. That's it. Negativo por negativo da positivo y x por y solo nos da xy. Recuerden, multiplicar cuando hay factores literales, es decir, con letras, solo copien las letras de vuelta, es todo. Y si la letra se repite, pónganle cuadrado. Si se repite, 2 veces. Okay, let's complete this row. This part is 3x. The next one is minus 5x. Next, minus 2x squared. Then it comes 4x squared. And finally, xy. Okay, sorry for that. Now let's complete the last row. Don't forget you have to do the others. Okay, here we have negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive. 3 times 3 is 9. And since we have only one letter, which is the y, we just write down the y. Recuerden, negativo por negativo da positivo, 3 por 3 da 9, hay una sola letra, es la i, simplemente anotamos esa i. Negative multiplied by positive, it's going to be positive, negative, sorry. 3 times 5 is 15, and we only have one letter, which is the Y. Alright, here we have more than one letter. First of all, the signs. Negative multiplied by positive, it's going to be negative. 3 times 2, it's 6. And here, y times x is xy. Well, any other can say it's equal to minus 6yx. After all, the y was before the x, or first, it was the first letter there. Okay, mathematically it looks better to write it alphabetically. Aunque no lo crean, en matemáticas se ve más bonito escribirlo en orden alfabético, se ve mucho mejor, más presentable. Si alguien lo escribe así, pone menos 6 y x, está bien también, no tiene nada de malo. Después de todo, es una multiplicación, en la multiplicación el orden de los factores no altera el producto. Entonces, los dos son totalmente válidos. Yo me voy a quedar con el primero, que está ordenado alfabéticamente. Recuerden, el otro no está mal, 6yx está igual de bien que 6xy, pero se ve más bonito ordenado alfabéticamente. Now, negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive, and 3 times 4 is 12. 12xy. Don't forget, you also can write 12yx is the same, okay? But it looks better ordered alphabetically. Si hubieran escrito 12yx también está bien. Now, here we have the same letter repeated 2 times. So, let's start with the signs. Negative multiplied by negative, it's going to be positive. We only have one number, which is the 3. And y times y is y squared. Entonces, negativo por negativo da positivo. Solo hay un 3, colocamos el 3. Y finalmente, y por y nos da y al cuadrado. So let's complete this row. Here we have 9y. Then minus 15y. Then minus 6xy. Then it comes 12xy. And finally 3y squared. Okay, here I'm not going to help you with the rows, instead of that, this part, okay? So, let's start with it. Alright, 12. 2 times, so it's going to be a squared. 6 por 2, 12, y a por a al cuadrado. Negative multiplied by positive, it's going to be negative. 3 times 2 is 6, and b times a, it's ab. Don't forget, you can write minus 6ba, it's okay, but it looks better minus 6ab ordered alphabetically. 3 por 2 son 6, negativo por positivo da negativo, y b por a b. Puede ser menos 6ba, sí, completamente, no hay ningún problema. Negative multiplied by positive is going to be negative, only one number, the 2, and b times a, it's ab. That's it. And 3 times 2 is 6, 8 times a, it's a squared. And finally, okay, take a look at this. There is one letter repeated 2 times, and another letter. Let's start with the numbers. 2 times 2 is 4. Now let's talk about the a, first letter of the alphabet. A times a, it's a squared. And finally, since we only have one b, let's write down that b. 2 por 2, 4, a por a al cuadrado, y bueno, solo hay una b, colocamos entonces la b. Let's complete this part, and it goes like this. 12a squared minus 6ab minus 2ab 6a squared and finally 4a squared b. Alright, now I want to do something different. Let's complete the chart or the table from here. Negative multiplied by positive multiplied by negative, it's going to be negative. We only have one number, which is the 6, and a times a is a squared. Next, negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive. There is only one number, the 3, and b times a is ab. Entonces, negativo por negativo da positivo, solo un número que es el 3, y b por a nos da ab. Next, negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive, b times a, ab. Here, positive multiplied by negative, it's negative 3 times a, 3a times a is 3a squared. And finally here, positive multiplied by negative, it's going to be negative. There is only one number, the 2, but the a is repeated 2 times. A times a, it's a squared. And the b, it's only here one time, so we just copy b. Finally, the last one. Positive multiplied by negative is going to be negative. And there is only one number, the 6. There are 2 a's, so it's going to be a squared b. Negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive. There is only one number, the 3. A, it's only one time, but a b, it's 2 times multiplied, b squared. Negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive. There is only one a multiplied, but there are 2 b multiplied, so it's going to be ab squared. Positive multiplied by negative is going to be negative. There is only one number, the 3, the a, it's repeated 2 times. A times a, it's a squared, and the b, it only appears once. Finally, 2 no numbers. Okay, don't forget, positive multiplied by negative is going to be negative 2. There are 2 a's. A times a, it's a squared, and there are 2 b's. B times b, it's b squared. Don't forget, you have to complete the other. So I'll see you in the next video. I hope you could understand it, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Goodbye.